So the heathens are out, so nobody has to go anywhere, huh?
Wait, say that again?
He said, so the heathens are out, so you don't have to go anywhere.
No, mine go to school today. Look, we're at a
Really?
zone. We're at a zone right quick. Look, check this out. I haven't had a chance to draw it up. Let's see how this holds up. Shoot, you can't even see it here. Hold on.
Ain't nothing
The
holding
5
up.
minute zone indicator has a really thick red zone.
Right. Same one. Same. That's exactly what I'm looking at here. It's just taking too long to load.
To that level.
Oh, it busted right through it. So
I was busting like the other day.
now
We just got to sit here and watch this today.
yeah, we're absolutely gonna have to watch for a minute. See, look at this whole move we're up against right here. That whole drop from last week. So we've got plenty of upside potential. And it kind of looks like that. I mean, if you look at it, look, it dropped down, hung out here for a day or so, and then kind of like slowly curved around. So we'll see. You'll see how I just diced up the market last night. Look at this. Ting, 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 ting. It's all in there.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm coming in pretty green right now. All right, let's finish getting this set up here. We're at high a day. Fridays.
No trades for me.
This is
First 30
yesterday's
minutes.
high day. Yeah, it's a great idea. Like right now, this is probably we're gonna probably see a nice little little mess around right here. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have like a big wick or something on this candle.
Went up and swept the high, made a new high, gave me a new box.
Yeah. Nice little liquidity sweepish thing. All right, hold on. I'm still working on something here. Nah, this candle didn't do anything. That was boring. Everyone have a good weekend.
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
Good.
How about you?
Yeah, I had a great one. You know, it's weird. It's kind of like for Arizona, it's just kind of weird, like because it's raining.
Yeah, I will say my power got knocked out for about like 35 minutes or so on the other day. So
I've already had a 165 pip move.
What?
I haven't even looked at gold. I bet it is flying up.
No, not gold. I just said we've had a 165 pip move. Or not pip point.
Oh, I gotcha.
Everything. Well, yeah, you can't replace half of it. They don't make parts for that.
Mike's like, Mike.
Get the 24/7. I'm gonna go through that.
It's looking like it, huh? Man, this thing's got some gas today.
Just giving away free turkeys. I have one for you. Would you like it? I'm like, what am I going to do with it? I can't cook it.
You got Mike.
I kicked it. Kicked him. All right. Let's see. Now I click this button. All right. Would we be stepping right in front of a train like this? Kind of feels like it. Let's see. We actually had sellers step in in that candle, in this top candle here. Let's see. It's really aggressive buying that led up into there. And then this candle right here, really aggressive, very,
There's
very high
nothing on your chart.
Huh, weird.
Yeah, you're
I
showing
wonder why.
Zoom.
Zoom. I'm not even on Zoom.
Or not Zoom, but
No, stream, some kind of stream.
some stream, yeah.
Oh, great. Here, hold on. Where's Discord at? I got it. I'm gonna have to completely kill it, and then I'll bring it right back. Let's see. I think it's gonna be this one. It's too late now. It's already happening.
There we go.
Okay. Can you see a chart?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is.
All right. So what I was pointing at was right here in this candle we had well actually so we had buying volume strong all the way up into here. And then in this actual candle seller stepped in right here. You can see the delta flip over. But didn't really give. I'm just looking at it now. I don't see a super clear area where we could have entered. I mean, kind of like this, like where you could have done something like that. Like that would literally be your entry, but I think that might be too big. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's $600. We'll wait for a little while. There will be more.
Hey, while there's not much going on right now in the trading, just thought I would share. My wife came across an app called Too Good to Go. And what it does is it takes local groceries and bakers and convenience stores and the stuff that is about to go bad, like say it's not day old, but it's like about to, like, you have cupcakes or you have, I don't know, chips or whatever.
Right.
So you locate it on the app, your location, and it will say pizza, and everything is about it's about anywhere from $5 to $10, but the value you get for $10 is a $30 value.
Huh.
So if anybody wants, like I said, it's pretty. We've used it quite a few times now, and you go to a bakery, and the kind of cool thing about it's like a little surprise. You don't know what you're getting.
Right.
You know it's bakery stuff, but you might get like 6 chocolate cupcakes that are normally $30 or something. You get it for like $10.
Yeah.
So
share
it's
kind of it's something that's everywhere, right? Anyone could use it.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's the thing. It's called Too Good to Go. You just go to the Play Store or whatever. Or I don't. It'd be interesting. I don't know if it's for everywhere or if it's just for Canada. But I thought I'd share it. It's pretty cool. You get really good value, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
And it's a good idea for the stores too, right? They're going to get rid of stuff that they normally would just probably turf.
Let's try this out. Oh, man, I don't know what it is. Look, it got it. I made profit on that, but I got that stupid button on that's putting my TP. The last like 3 trades I took, that happened to me on where I couldn't figure out what happened, but it was I have the TP turned on and it was set to 15 ticks because I was messing around on something. So that knocked me out. Premature. You living it. My girlfriend walked by and heard me say premature and cracked up laughing. All right, let's get this figured out here. Let me log in. I gotta make sure this one got canceled too. Nope, it didn't. Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy. I don't know what it is. It's something with something that's been happening to me on Addis. I know a couple of you guys are using Addis. I don't know if you're using the built-in trade copier, but it's actually screwed me a couple times. I don't see these like leftover orders here that I don't know how they get there, why they get there, but they've been getting there. I'm gonna have to put in a ticket and try to figure it out. But something happens where these orders get left, and it's strange because like, see, I can't remove them, and they don't show up on my main account. It's like they get left over on one of my sub accounts, and as you could tell, that it could be a bad thing, and so they'll end up triggering on the sub account. I don't understand exactly what it is that's happening, but
Yeah, that's not good.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was luckily able to pull out of that with a $90 loss. I made
About that, what if you think you got everything closed and it blows all your accounts?
I know, I knew, and
Yeah,
luckily,
it's about a $90 win. I'm worried about my
no.
accounts.
Yeah, no, I lost $90 on it. So I basically made a profit on both. So I made a profit on it, and then it turned around, and I don't know. It doesn't make any sense because it's like, all right, I'm trading one main account, then that gets copied to the other accounts, and let's say the TP gets me out. It gets me out of all of the trades, but it doesn't remove the old sell limit or the old, like what you just saw on the screen.
I got you.
So it's
They're not
like,
connected.
yeah, so it's like I'm out of the trade, but I still have limit orders and stop orders on the screen. So luckily, I know that that's been happening. So I just run over to Tradeovate and start pressing exit.
I was going to say, is that your fail safe? Go to Tradeovate and just exit all.
Yes, but I have to literally go through yeah, just to make sure, because I don't know which one it's going to be stuck on, you know. And
do you have your Tradeovate set up as a group trade? Like with all your accounts, and then you hit exit all. It should exit them all for all the accounts, right?
That's a good idea. I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't
set
think
that up
that
as a fail safe.
That way, when I hit exit all, then it should.
It's all your groups, yeah, and then that way you don't have to go to every account. Like it's super fast, right?
Right. Yeah.
There you go.
That's what I'm doing on TradeSyncer. Yeah, just pretty much just clicking close all or flatten all after I exit the trade on my main account, just to make sure.
I'll take my $1,000 consulting fee.
How would you like?
I mean, because that could literally save you. That could cost you thousands of dollars, really.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thousands, hundreds.
I got lucky. I got lucky the other day, and it didn't close some trades for me. And I come back 5 minutes later, and I look, and I see that I'm plus 300 on open trades on all my accounts. I'm like, oh, okay, but like that could have just as easily been a loss. So.
Oh yeah, I know, and I don't know what it is. I don't seem to very often get lucky. Like, yeah, some people get lucky and they're like, well, I made $20,000 or whatever. That doesn't seem to happen to me. Whenever that happens, I end up on the losing side of it. All right, let me see. So look, this went right on past. So now this is what I like to do is watch this area here. Let me get rid of these. So this was our 930 range. So we basically had 930 high. Here's this range there. We're pretty spread out, but 9:45 candle right here between 9:45 and 10 o'clock. That's when normally we set up that trap. you know, the really obvious trap that I like to look for. I know 10 o'clock hasn't been what it always is, but that's what I'm looking for this morning, especially with the volatility that we already have. And we've already had a pretty clear shift between, so we started out with clear buyers. They seem to have taken off temporarily. And now we had buyers come in at open. We had sellers come in right about here at about 740. Yeah, about 740. It's pretty strong. So we'll just see how this holds up now. Thought I had a POC somewhere around here. I think that just got on Trading View. Let's see. Yeah, we left all that behind. Let's see. Yeah, POC's way down there, so we'll see. I don't know what to think yet. All right, I'm gonna double, triple check my accounts one more time. When you have the group trade set up, I don't think it matters which account you take the trade on, huh?
I don't think so.
From I'm just looking at it, I've never really looked at it in that manner. I've always made sure that that the like lowest number account basically is like at the top. But yeah, I don't think it actually matters. I think it's just one at a time. All right.
You had a signal already? I haven't had no signal yet.
What signal? What are you looking for?
Titan signal. I see you got one though. I ain't got one.
I'm on
He's on
NASDAQ.
NQ. That's why.
Yeah, I'm on NASDAQ.
I'm seeing one on MNQ. I will say last night I was locked out of my accounts doing just some back testing and just looking at like Titans as they came up during like London session. I saw one that came up on MNQ. It was a tick away from hitting take profit, literally one tick. And then it came back up and got one tick away from stop loss before going back again. And that trade didn't show up at all on the NQ chart. Like it didn't even trigger. But you see on the MNQ, it was a tick away from both stop loss and take profit.
But it didn't show up on NASDAQ, right? That's what you're saying?
No, but didn't even like it might have had a pending entry show up. I didn't have like an alert for that, but like it didn't actually have a like a triggered entry for sure. So
Man, we just bounced right off of old support. What I was thinking about doing was you can see that zone that I drew. That was from the old high. It's too late now. I'm gonna watch for another one. I just wasn't ready. And let me see here. Gotta expand this out somehow. It already pushed down through the bottom of it now, but it would have been a nice trade. I was thinking about right between here Look now, it's not.
There was a 5 minute extreme that won. Actually, two of them that won back to back.
Sell, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't push through it. Man, it could have gave me a double dipper. Man, this is the zone I was talking about right here. And that's $1,300 move right there. From down in here, you see $200 risk, $1,200 move.
And that's at VWAP number 1 band too.
Are we at standard deviation 1 on
Well,
on the top side?
No, on the blue, on your blue lines there, that's approximately VWAP 1 standard deviation.
Jeez, I see why. Mine's just missing a candle now. Well, I skipped the 46 candle. That's why I don't have that. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You have to reset it. I tried.
Yeah, just close trading view and reopen it. That's what I've done. $668. Okay. Well, I just snagged a little trade off of that, but I'm having some technical difficulties this morning, you guys. I don't know what it is. It's my copy trading is not doing what it's like. It didn't. It took it on one account, but no other accounts. Oh yeah. It's got me all messed up, all nervous, like watching it. Like, wait, make sure it's got it doing this, it's doing that. You see where I got it right here. So sell from there right down to here. Sold from there down to here. It took profit, then it went up higher. But one account.
And what was your reason? What was your reason for that
just
trade?
pulling back into this high of this last candle here is just
Okay.
price action. Watching Delta on that one. That one was just real like simple. Volume dropping off as it's rising up. I think the POC right now is all the way down at 24,500. 10 o'clock is coming now. I think we're going to be going down. I don't know for sure, but I don't know. What do y'all think? Anyone got ideas?
A lot of room to go to the downside.
Down and up. I mean, we're in a weird spot.
Yeah, still plenty of room to all-time high too. So
look, we're on the way down. We're at about 50%. We just hit 50% this morning on that move down. 50% pull back, and then from here, if we measure from here to there, this is 50% right here. And what I said that the POC right now is at 500, which would be an easy target, basically right back to where we opened at, huh? Yeah. How's the POC? So the POC is down below our open right now. That's crazy.
No, I'm looking for sales.
Yeah. I would say that I don't see, besides the whole move up, breaking past all these highs. I don't know if you'd call that a liquidity sweep or not. Normally, I think a liquidity sweep is a little bit more of a wick, right? This kind of grinded up over time. I feel like if we were going to go down, we'd have to at least shoot up one more time, wick style. You know what I mean? Grab the high one more time and then go lower. That's what I think, just to give you some ideas on what you could look for. Similar to like what we did here. You see, we wicked down into here and then pushed back up. Man, I wish I would have caught that. But POC just moved up. Our POC is officially at 650 now. So our POC just flipped up, which is always a good sign. That means that all the volume for the entire day is now up here at the top. So yeah, we're definitely going to go up or down, one or the other.
Hey, I know you kick yourself like, damn, I wish I got that one, but I'm trying to instill myself every time I can. Can't FOMO. There will always be another one just like it that you'll get. There will always be more, and you'll get them.
Oh yeah, there will definitely be more, and that's what I like about having the Titan and the way that I trade is if I miss a trade, there is no way to you know what I mean. I have to wait for the next trade, like because I can't trade this zone unless price is in it, you know, and it's no longer there. So yeah, we'll stick to it, and I like what you're saying about the FOMO and just not having it. Just don't participate in it.
Speaking of zones, Ken,
Yeah.
the zone trading indicator, I'm looking at it, enable risk size, like say I put $75. It doesn't have a thing for number of accounts.
Oh, I don't think I put that in there yet, but I can put that in there. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you have a chance.
Yeah, I can do that. I didn't even think about that yet. I think I'm not sure, but I think I might be figuring out what my problem has been with this with that copy trading, or with the copy trading on hold on, I don't want to miss this here. It's about to be 10 o'clock. So what I'm going to be looking closely for is like we said, you know, if we go down or whatever, that's all good. But I'm going to look for at 10 o'clock, see if price doesn't go break this daily high and then slam back down. If it starts to go back up high and looks anything close to a liquidity sweep, I may try to look for a quick entry up there.
Oh, look at that.
Just need to see.
It was a Titan. I missed it.
Yeah, I want to see if there's a real clear. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. I want to see a clear change of hands, like what we always talk about.
I had no chance to get that one. I was so fast.
It printed and it was just like bloop. So we've got almost triple the volume so far inside of this candle. Based on the average, like the last couple candles. Lots of volume in here, so something's definitely happening. Let me just have trade of 8 ready so that if I take a trade and it screws me up, I'll be able to close the other one real quick.
That's a major volume level, that 24,700 as well. And if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Oh no, I'm watching
Oh,
right
okay.
now. Okay, bam, there it goes. It's breaking above the high now. And that last candle here, we had sellers step in pretty aggressively. The candle still closed bullish. Titans are just pumping out. Oh, look, we got 2 volume zones right there too. And these are updated. Got a lot of juice, huh? It's still pushing.
I'm trying to hit the 750 volume
Yeah.
level.
I'm not interested in this trade, just to make it real clear. I don't think that's a good idea. Buying it all the way up at the top. You know what? I just thought about, because it happened again with my copy trading, with my built-in copy trading thing. Hold on, I want to see what's happening right here, if this is gonna look real good or not. There's only one thing I switched this, and things seem to be very different, and it was the remember I was talking about it, is the, I changed it to positions instead of, or I changed it to orders instead of positions.
That might do something.
Yeah, well, I mean, something's different. You know what I mean? So, um, okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna just figure this out in my own time. I don't feel like messing with it right now, so I'm not going to use the built-in copier on that. I'm just gonna take my trades on Trade08 because yeah, that has. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's having an adverse effect on my trading right now, and it's freaking me out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I gotta stop it.
Yeah, you can't be trading when you're scared like that about your account blowing, or well, not blowing, but
As
losing
I
big.
was talking to you guys, it was happening, and I didn't even realize it. And then I luckily realized it. I was just flipping through all my Trade08 accounts, just one by one, going through them, going through them, and then I seen one of them with P&L just flying up and down. It was like it was $200 in profit, but I got that top right there. But yeah, that was just I'm gonna have to mess around with that on micros later on. I'm done with it for now. Whew. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it's just that setting that you can change back.
Well, yeah, because I haven't had those problems since I haven't had those problems. I was talking about that. It seemed like some of my accounts were like anywhere from $10 to $50 different, depending on how much I had traded that day. But yeah, that really screwed me up this morning. Look, this is just to give you an idea. Look, this is a part of the account, and then that's what most of them look like, all varying just a little bit. And then this is what another little, and this it makes no sense why some of them are like this and some are not. But then this is the other one. I've taken the exact same trades, but that's the difference of being able to get out on time and or not.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking. I mean, that's a huge difference. So,
Are
yeah.
you going to email them, or do they have like a support forum with users that are talking about stuff? Or
They have a really good support thing, like a resource thing, and I've seen some forums and stuff, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to probably go to micro. I'm going to go to micros, and I'm going to um take some test trades. Whoa, I just looked out my window. It is like a cloud fell on the ground. It is so foggy out here. I've never even seen it so foggy. Yeah, I'm going to try it on micros. I'm going to change it back to the old version, the way it used to be, which was positions instead of orders. I thought that making it copy orders would be more direct and more like perfectly synced up. Because I read about it online, I was like, oh yeah, that would probably fix the problem for sure. But it seems like every single trade I've taken since I did that. Every single trade I took since I did that, something weird is happening. I don't get what it is. It's like my TP, every trade I took has won. My TP was hit, but then it's like weird. It's like all right, if I'm selling, then obviously I have a buy limit down below. It's hitting it's like it's hitting the TP, it's closing it, but then it's buying. Right, so it's like almost like there's two orders down there. It's almost like you've doubled up your orders, and you have yeah. It's happened to me like twice on two of my trades this morning, and one of them straight up robbed me blind, and then the other one, luckily, I was selling, and this thing is still selling, so so that's fine. But Man, if I would have not been so freaking out about this, I got in this trade at 24,754. I got in 754 right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, right as in that candle. It was looking real good.
On one full contract?
One contract. Yeah, but I didn't
Wow, you would have made bank if you held it.
dude, if I would have been able to hold on to it, I would have. Let me see. Like as an example, it's right currently right here where it's at. It would have been a $1,500 profit.
No chart. You got no chart.
Oh, well, either
There
way,
you
where it was when I was talking about it would have been a $1,500
Yeah.
profit.
On the first setup,
Go back and review 10 o'clock here. What happened?
you taking that first setup?
I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. Say it one more time. Give me another chance.
Was you taking that as a flush setup?
Yeah, I was trying to. I have a feeling at some point, sooner or later, we're going to end up, that we were going to end up pulling back. And I'll tell you what I was looking at was 10 o'clock, the 10 o'clock candle. So this 10 o'clock candle right here had a lot of volume inside of it. So what I started to do was look for price to curve around. I wanted to see a clear sign of sellers stepping in up here at the high. And then I was just going to target where I seen the volume here in that 10 o'clock candle. And that lined up perfectly with, it was just like good old price action, right? So this was my TP originally. I got in up there, but due to my technical issues, I kind of got I chickened out, really. POC's at 24,700 now.
That's not the session. Is it? Because my session is
It's
like,
for the day, yeah.
okay. Mine's 483.
Let me take a look. Is that your daily POC?
That's I put it at the beginning of the session, where that the little line on the chart is.
Oh, I see what you mean. Hold on, let me refresh mine. So on Trading View, mine's at 538, and that comes from the day, right? Is that what you're talking about? At 538, is that where yours is at?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, no, my POC is at 485.
Huh.
What I did is I deleted the anchored profile volume, and then I put on a 15-minute chart, and I look for the little dotted line. That's at like,
Developing.
well, it's 1500 Pacific time. Like that? No, the divider for the day, right? And then I anchor it to there, and then my POC goes to 485.
Make sure that you're on the right side and not the left side of that specific time, because look at the big difference of that gap. You see that?
Okay, I'm going on the right-hand side of it.
Yeah, make sure it's like exactly at the new day from not anchored to anything.
Still going to 443, 44.
Huh?
But I'm putting it on the right-hand side on the right-hand side of the chart.
Let me try it real quick. I'll try. I got the same tool right here. Anchored. So
yeah,
I'm putting
exactly on the right-hand side. Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine. Yeah, even if I anchor mine, it pops up here.
Why is that? I'll send you a screenshot. It's weird.
Are you viewing the 15-minute or the 1 minute?
Right now, 15. Just for that.
Let me try to do the 15-minute. Maybe
if I go to the 5-minute, it's like 480. It's not much difference.
See, now if I go to the 15-minute, mine's at 480.
Okay, yeah, same as me. Go to the 5-minute.
5-minute.
It's still
mine's
482.
Up there. Huh.
That is weird.
It's very strange.
I don't know
And
don't know
now
what to make of that.
now when I use Addis or Tradovate, it's I know that is pure data accurate. You know what I mean? So that's why I typically.
Wait a minute. Is that an NQ MNQ thing?
Oh yeah. It's definitely going to be different MNQ to NQ.
Okay, I bet you that's what it is.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
on MNQ.
if I go to MNQ, my POC is at 597. Oh wait, no, that's
Okay.
that's the old high.
No.
That's the old high. Let me go back here. My POC is at 524 ish. Wait, is that no?
Wow, that's
No,
no.
never mind.
That can't be
I'm still
right.
wrong. I got a lot of lines on my screen. Okay, 481. Final
Okay,
offer.
yes, that's what mine is. Okay, so I'm doing it right. It's
Yeah.
just
MNQ versus NQ.
yes.
Two
Okay, and
totally-
that's a
yeah.
big difference.
It is, and it's
I
a
think-
totally. The thing is, what. Yeah, and I know you know this, but just as a reminder, these are two total. This is no different. This is like trading gold versus silver. They are. I know that they're the same, but they are actually completely different. Different volumes, different orders. They're basically completely different. So they don't share volumes or anything like that. So they are different.
Yeah, because sometimes you're talking about certain stuff, and I'm like, well, that's not what I'm seeing. But
Right.
that's the different. That's the subtle difference. Sometimes it's the same stuff.
Yeah. All right, I got some catch up to do now. I got to try to get this another.
But don't rush your trades.
Yeah, another 250. I know, man. I've been dealing with technical things all morning long. But you know what? I'm okay. I'm fine with it because it's like that. I'm basically learning a whole new platform. This Addis that I'm using. It's no different than learning a new. It's almost like learning a whole new skill. It's a new platform. Things are different. It looks different. So it's all good. Absolutely killed me though this morning, man. That because I came in. Hold on.
There's a 5-minute extreme setting up. 27 seconds.
Yeah, I came in with profit already this morning, so I did some trading yesterday afternoon, and I was already up a couple $100, so I was feeling good coming in. Added to it on part of the accounts, and then took away on the other one. Look at this nice move right here. Let's see if it comes down to. I'm gonna try to get it drawed up fast enough. Not here. That was the old one. Volume all down in there. All right. I will become in tune with the market officially now. Okay, so what do we got? Give me the delta.
It looks like on the 5-minute, we're kind of in a zone between the two volume levels, 700 and 750.
Yeah, we are. It's like that on the 1 minute too.
$81.
So should we not be using the volume levels for NQ if we're trading MNQ as far as areas?
You can use the volume levels because the numbers are the same. I would say they're probably gonna. I wouldn't worry too much with it. I think that you could use it on.
They work pretty good for me.
NQ. Yeah, that's a little bit different, so that's fine. But I don't even know if I can actually get levels specifically for MNQ or not. Yeah, those will be fine on MNQ and NQ. Let's see how big this is. That's not bad. I'm gonna move this for a second. I haven't had too many zones being created today. Have y'all noticed that on the 1 minute? We've only had a few zones created this whole morning.
Hey family, can anyone help me out? Somehow I got this DOM on TraderVate on full screen and I don't know how to get it off.
Yeah, so in the top right corner of the screen of the DOM, you'll see an H, a gear, a little arrow, and then an X. You'll click the X.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, so we got some big buyers coming in right here. I finally got my chart back to normal. So we got buyers come in right here pretty aggressively.
So on your Addis, does it show that number? What is it, 206 or 225? Because there's a unusual amount of buyers.
You know,
That's why that number's there.
It is supposed to be dynamic. Yeah, it's supposed to be dynamic where it will, you know, based on. I think it's whatever's on your actual screen. Yeah, it'll do exactly what you're saying right there. It'll basically show like the amount of like if there's like cumulatively a lot more buyers in this candle than what the normal candles are like, then it'll pop it up right there and show you. So, but there's different settings for it too. Like you can make it more or less sensitive. Like I've got one, for example, right here. I'm gonna show you. Let me just move this chart over. Like this one, you see, I've actually got the order flow going across my screen right here, where you see there's a 100. I mean, I could see the orders coming in, and the way they're kind of visualized makes it easier because I can see it going up or see it going down. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a quick little $250 right there to the tick. You seen that? I'm doing my catch up.
Are you just putting like a limit buy like at the top of the zone?
For this one, I did. For this one, I did. Yeah, because I'd already measured it out. I was fine with the risk. So, yeah, for this one, that's exactly what I did. I didn't hold on to that one because I didn't see much up here for us to target. So that's why I just got out. Pretty much a 1-to-1 type trade. A little less than 1-to-1 actually. Yeah, it just came right down. I mean, that thing hit my little zone to the tick right there. I'm gonna try to fix this again. All right. Cedric, are you still in here? Haven't heard from Cedric in a while. Where you
Here,
at?
boss, I'm right here.
Just chilling, watching the charts.
Waiting for this to drop some more.
We're at the POC, so look, if we look closely, we've got a bit of a range type of thing that's happening here now. So I don't know exactly if this is the high point or not, but I see a push out, failure, made our low, failure to the tick, and we're back in here. So I'm kind of watching this area right now.
What you think about that? Well, we kind of got a buy and a sell going on, so kind of sitting and watch right now.
Yeah. Man, that issue I had this morning really just freaking shook me. I still don't feel normal. I'm like messed up off of that, but I'm getting there, you guys. All right, so look, we're back at the high. We just had a big buy orders come in right up here at the high, so we should expand. If we don't, this might be a quick reversal trade back into the range. Be nice if we get like a little zone on this candle or something like that. And 10 seconds left on this candle. All right, where is the range? 705. Oh, we're getting a little zone, just like I was talking about. I guess this would be as red zone as it gets if you traded that. It would be like this, probably down to at least like that level. I was actually eyeballing 705. What did I see at 705? 705, 705. Or maybe even 704. Oh, 705 is just perfectly the middle of the range. That's what that was. That was perfect timing right there, though. With that, I said right up here at the top, if we get another one of those zones right at the top, that would be perfect.
Back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Came back and almost touched that zone again. Back into the little red square. Does it break the top? I don't think so.
I'd say if you took this trade exactly the way that I drew it here, this is a break-even style trade. You gotta, if it goes that close to TP, you gotta at least break even. I actually took profit on it, and because it went down and started to struggle, so I just closed it, and I closed it at where did I close it? It felt like I closed it lower, but I guess I closed it at Come here, you. At 19. Seems high, but whatever. Yeah, we are definitely starting to build a nice little range right here, though. This is gonna look. I think this is gonna be looking good. $723. I'm looking at this wick. I'm thinking right at about 723. We've got some volume in there. What are that? 723.75. And then how low is the low of that candle? That's pretty far past it. And then the end of the volume is at 717.75. So a pretty small setup. Really tiny. And I'll keep watching because depending on how price approaches that area, might be able to do something with it. Like trade it, and we'll be able to trade it, but then have a good target. POC, I don't know if I didn't tell you guys this. POC is now switched up to 740. So if price dropped down to that 723 and held at between 723 and 717 and then trade back up to 740, that'd be a nice 23 point or about a 20 point move. So like this, if price came back down to here, tagged that, and then popped back up. This chart is designed to be zoomed in a lot. Let me pull over another one. That chart won't open. All right, let's see what happens here. Nice big strong delta leading up into that. $4K volume, 500 on delta, positive. Wow, if I would have held this forever, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, man. Today was my first day on TraderVate.
You trading directly on it?
hmm I'm
You're
taking my trade on TraderVate.
Are you on your phone?
I'm on the computer.
Okay, I was about to say I hate trading on Trade. I hate doing anything Trade-O-Vate related on a phone.
It's tough on the phone. You got to put it on desktop view.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that's the trick because yeah, it does not look right to me whenever I'm on there.
'Cause there's so much you can't do. You can't move your groups or nothing without
Yeah.
it being on desktop view. And I got 5 accounts I'm trading.
Nice.
Take it easy.
Get the money.
They slowed down a little bit, ain't it, Ken?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. But man, look at that nice little break above the high.
Came back.
Yeah, there was an entry at the very top, but I didn't see it in time. This candle right here gave a really good opportunity. Gave a at least a quick $300 opportunity, or if it keeps going, it'd be 500.
Might get back in.
773. Let's see, that's 779. What you gonna do? Like trying to go for the high. Yeah, there it goes. Well, I guess that trade I was thinking about earlier down at 723 is not going to happen anytime soon. Some nice Titan trades we've had, though, looking back over them. Plus zones. Looks like a nice flushed out trade, but it's let me measure. It didn't do you know how that second candle made a high, right? It made a little bit higher high than the other one, so
That's
that
what I was
kind of
thinking.
yeah. $95. Wonder what time all those earnings are going to be coming out, anyways. I know normally some of them will be before, some will be after. Getting another Titan right here. These things just keep appearing at the top. I don't like trading that way.
Same thing, made that little bit of a high, a little bit higher.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, just a little bit higher is all it is. But you know what? If it does that, I just stay. Just stay away from it unless you're just going in and like I said, kind of front running it. You just need to know where your risk is. You know what I mean, and if it's going to be worth it or not. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. It depends on what it looks like, and especially if you're watching the current candle develop. Like if you're watching it develop and you can really kind of see sellers coming in, that's one thing. But if you can't see that, then it's not even worth it. Let's see if I can't find where this is gonna go. Go zoom out. We're actually reaching a little pullback in price right now.
I'm still in a buy. I got in at 785.
Oh wow.
I moved my stop loss to just over break even. So no matter what happens, I'm good. I think it's going to end up going up to that 900 volume level.
That's far away, but hey, anything's possible at any time. We're at a little volume level right now until we pass up 821.
The 5-minute quantum in TV blast is looking real strong. The whole day so far, the whole session.
Where's my chart with quantum? Oh yeah, man. It's always nice looking back over a quantum and being like, wow, that's crazy, because sometimes that thing just it just hold on. I just had a weird thing happen.
Taken out in profit, but yeah.
What is that? Bro, I'm about to have to get off of this, man. I don't know what is going on. I'm having the weirdest issues, man. I cannot get away from these computer technical issues. I made profit on this just now. I was selling right there out of that zone I told you about. I hit TP. I took the trade on Tradeovate. So I sold one. It literally says sell one right there, and I can see it says sell one at 811.50, and then it says buy two at 799.75. So it literally sold. It hit my TP, and then it bought one contract, and I realized it, and I closed it 4 points later for $65 profit. But if I would have been looking and it kept dropping, I would have been upside down in a trade again. It's a weird. I don't know what's going on. I'm just having I'm just having a weird day with technology. It's Monday. That's what it is, right? Some big sales just came in. Let's see if it actually goes down. Definitely something important about this level here. There's big buys that came in, big sales that came in. Delta has gone over and turned over flat right now. I got that song stuck in my head so much right now that when I played on Friday, that baby don't hurt me. What is love? I'm about to have to play it. Delta's price is just flipping back and forth right now. It's just like flipping from positive delta to negative delta all up here in the top. But meanwhile, price it's flat, right? So it's just kind of in a range, rotating like this. Be worthwhile to watch. See how it reacts when it breaks out. Maybe observe the first reaction instead of trading it. I'm gonna restart this. How's everyone doing this morning with your
Those
trades?
last three Titans all failed, right?
If you're on NASDAQ, we got
On
TP1
NASDAQ, yeah.
Got TP1 on this one. I don't know about this one. I don't know if it went. I don't know if it triggered entry and then stop and then TP, or if it hit entry TP and then came down. I'm not sure. This one triggered here and did not work. This last one that's kind of like in development right now did not work. It went real close, but real close doesn't get, it's 5 ticks away from TP.
I was about to say micro is doing pretty well with the Titan. It's 4-1 right now.
Oh, nice.
It's 6-1 since New York Open, but I don't trade the first 30. So,
Right. I don't blame you.
but it's been pretty good.
Nice. Oh, look at that. Nice breakout of that range. So let's see how it works here. I got the volume zone and then it broke out.
It was a FB, a fake break.
FB.
You need an FB indicator.
Right. Don't get me started. Next thing you know, I'm going to go into the cave. Y'all won't hear from me for 3 days. I'll come back. All right. Eyes bloodshot. I've done it.
What's in the cave?
What'd you say?
What's in the cave?
What's in the cage?
Celsius.
It's in the cave. The cave.
That's funny. I was actually about to go grab a Celsius. And you said right when you said that. We
Fruit
had
punch.
I don't think I've tried that one. Let me just check that last candle out here. Let me see here. We got. What did we do? What did we do? Trying to decide on this Titan if it's any good.
The sail look like it's trying to set up.
Does look like it. POC has shifted a few candles ago up to 800, by the way. So our new POC is up at the top. Just keeps moving along. So what was it last? It was at 700, I think. And now it's all the way up here. Couple big buys down at 760, 770. Some buyers trying to step in. We'll see how price reacts to them. Oh my God, I just opened up a MetaTrader. Wow, that noise.
Haven't heard that in a while.
Oh, I know, right? Ring.
Jeez.
Now this looks like a solid flush right here. Pretty strong delta. And then it instantly turns to buys. Yeah, that does look good. What I would, if I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this on time or not, but if you did trade it, what I would look for would be price to come back down into this zone. It's kind of, if you put your stop below the low, it's about a $340 trade. If you use the bottom of this zone here, it's about a $200 trade.
You're gonna go back and touch that zone and turn back around again.
Yeah.
Did it touch that red box? That red I don't know why I can never think of the red trading zone. It didn't
Let me go look.
no, it went up and almost touched it, but then it turned back around.
Yeah, we'll just have to see if they hold it up or not.
Whose mic is open? Rubbing around. Stop rubbing stuff.
Let's see, what is Delta doing here? We got kind of curved over, huh?
Back over to a sell.
I don't know. I don't know about it right now. It's
There was a
like
5-minute extreme that won on a sell.
oh, nice. Yeah, so price is pushed up. Delta followed or led, one or the other, and then it has curved. And Delta seems to be lined up. I'd say everything's kind of lined up right now. And I know it sounds weird, but I don't really like to trade when it's lined up. I rather trade when it's like like divergent or imbalanced or something like that. That seems to be my bread and butter, is whenever it's doing something kind of weird. Like I always talk about that pressure building. And I don't have any.
Yeah, it's like something's gonna happen, because it's so stuck right here.
All right. What do we got? 88. We've got some sellers. There's a lot of.
Where's your POC at? You said.
Let me go look. Oh yeah, that's a good target. 800. I forgot that we had the POC.
Your POC is at 800 on NQ.
On Addis, yes. On Addis, it's at 800. Let me check on Trade08.
Trade08.
I don't know why it would be 800. I mean, there's not a lot of. I mean, that's kind of like a high. It's not like a major volume area.
Let me see if I can get it on Trade08 fast enough.
Mine's on TradingView is at 732. Yeah, just touched the bottom of that red box.
I'm telling you, I'm having technical issues, so y'all be careful with me.
My thing, talking about the best one I got is ActionNet.
Did you say the best trade you got was an accident?
No, my best indicator is ActionNet.
Oh.
Ken, you know that one indicator.
Oh yeah. Let's see. All right, so volume profile. I'm gonna just do for the daily session, or no, for the whole day. So that's from 9:30 to 5 daily session. 9:30, no, daily 6 p.m. to 5 p.m. So yeah, 800. That's where my POC is on Trade08 as well. Let me just double, triple, quadruple check if it's working. Let me make my upper and lower value areas appear. Yeah. And I'm looking at the profile, and it is, I mean, it's not the big, I mean, like, it is the biggest volume node, but it's not way bigger than the other ones that were there just prior, like at 700 and 740. Just earlier, it was at 700 and 740. And so it's not like.
Mine's still sitting at 740.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Mine hasn't moved on TradingView. Mine hasn't moved.
Yeah, mine, it went right up to 800. I got that trade. I took it. If you guys took it, you won it as well. This one right here, just dipping back down into this volume and then going right up to 800. That was a pretty good trade. And we are now back at the highs. What are we going to do now? Good strong delta.
High. Gotta do high.
Delta is divergent right now. So as you see, we're making a new high on price levels, but not a new high compared to this one. If you compare the two, you see, so it's we are pushing up, but on divergent delta. So this zone that we're tapping into came from, I started earlier and got distracted, but I had drawn it from days previous somewhere. Let's see, there it is. Because we're right here. So it was volume all in that area. Wow, it's pushing.
Again.
Remember that COTPS? I don't know if you guys were following along, but they didn't launch it. And they didn't even say anything on the day that they said that they were supposed to launch it. Like there wasn't even like an update like, oh, by the way, guys, like we're not launching today because of this or because of that. They were just like silent. I kept
There is a video in there, Ken, of them supposedly testing the app.
It looks exactly the way it did before.
I know.
I mean, there's no different at all. So I don't know about that, but
I hate that.
We'll see.
We gotta show you some new stuff.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Everything looks exactly the same except for what you call it. All right, let's see here. Disconnect. Reconnect. Wow, today was a tough day for me. I'm profitable, but it was with my technical issues, man. I had to do some things I don't want to talk about.
Behind the knee because nobody's doing that.
I don't know what you mean. What'd you say, behind the what?
I said behind the knee because nobody's doing that.
I don't know what that means.
I know, it's great though, isn't it?
Behind the knee. In this last candle, we had sellers step in. In this candle, we have price pushing down, but buyers are actually aggressive. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm about to get so organized after this session. I'm going to get all my stuff set up the right way because I got really used to trading on Addis and being able to analyze and then take my trades directly there on Addis. I was really enjoying that. And yeah, that threw me for a loop, not being able to do what I normally do and take the trades, and then like being worried about like, okay, did this work or not? Yeah, that was too much for me.
Do high again.
It looks like it.
It just entered that Titan.
We do have one of those zones right here.
It's a green zone.
It is a green zone because
I just entered that Titan.
Let's see. You just entered the Titan. Which one? Or you must be something on M and Q, huh?
It was on NQ. It was just about to end that Titan, but it didn't get it.
Oh, I see. I see.
It entered that zone trade though.
Mm-hmm. That's closed. All right, I'm gonna go to the chart way over there, and like I'm basically about to go and analyze zones from. I'll let you guys watch it. Might even have to add some days on here. No. All right, I'm gonna basically analyze this whole area right here and just try to find little areas inside of here where price may turn around or at least bounce off of. I don't know where it's going to, but so we just kind of beat this little pullback area right here, and I drew this zone there. Let me see, how did we end up reacting to that? Yeah, that was that one right there. So that gave us a good trade. Next one's all the way up there. Okay, so about to get zony.
Well, I'm in a buy at 829.
829. Oh, you're in the money.
Yeah, I'm trailing, so like I
This
said,
is-
I think it's going to that 900.
There's a real good chance. There's really not much in our way between
That's what I mean.
where price currently is and 900. I mean, and there's a zone. You see, I've drawn this zone right up above that as well. So let me see. Right at 900 is right at 900 was just like a big candle. You see that? Like, I know it doesn't look that big because I'm not zoomed in very big, but this candle just snapped through 900. So there's a real good chance we could go up in here. This might be a great level to trade. You know, just to have like a simple sell stop right there. You know, just literally trade the zone the way that I have it drawn up, which would be kind of like this, like that. Let me make sure it's perfect. It is not. That's perfect. And that is. So there's one. And then if we go higher, we've got We got a lot of opportunities coming up here if it keeps going up. Ooh, and then this right here too. It looks crazy. I know it looks crazy, but it'll make more sense when we start getting closer to it. And I mean, it's real simple. We're just going to look for a price to tap into these zones and sell them or retest them. Kind of like a inverse fair value gap, I think is what they call it. These are all, a lot of these have good imbalances in them. And I'll zoom it out so it doesn't look so crazy. Okay. All right. So now we just need to wait a little bit. There's a bunch of sellers sitting up at between 880 and 875 liquidity. So maybe we end up going up there. Go hit that 900 level you were talking about. Oh yeah, that makes it a lot easier for you guys to see the zone price, right? If I put these little yellow lines on each one of them instead of just a box, what do you think?
Yeah, it kind of burns your eyeballs. So
What, the yellow?
yeah.
All right. Well, I'll have to change those later next time. Brian, you got sensitive eyes. That's the second time you said something about like light colored backgrounds, or you're like, nah, no.
That's just my preference. I don't know. Other people might like it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Still in this trade.
You just holding on, huh?
Yeah, I got a good trail in profit though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. I'm manually trailing it. I'm not like the auto trail. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I might get stopped out soon. There. That's okay. I just got taken out, but that's fine.
Wow. That's not a zone. I don't know why that's there. Okay, so now, if I could hold that all the way up to there, I got in a long position at 848 right here. Look at this.
Beauty.
Right where it dipped back into where those buyers are. I'm already break even, so I'm just gonna try and see if it'll. That was perfect to get in right there, because if it never goes back there, my next main target. I mean, you can see we've got sellers right here, so see how how it reacts to that. But yeah, let's see here. That'd be $500 right there. But if I can hold it all the way until here, that's a $1,200 trade right there. So I'm gonna just let her go. This is what it looks like. Look at, you couldn't have gotten in better, huh?
That's great entry.
I know. Right as you were like, oh, just got stopped out. I literally was entering at the exact same time.
If I had like 2 ticks lower, I still would have been in, but that happens.
Yeah. It does happen. I hope it goes all the way up there, because that's where I want to sell anyways. If price goes up to there, that's where I want to sell. So I'd basically be just switching over. I'd go from buying to selling. Sometimes I hate breaking even on a trade because I don't know why it is. It just seems like when I break even on a trade, it always ends up knocking me out and then, going without. It's always those ones, right? Like the ones that you break even on, that they tag and then they fly. They just take off afterwards.
Yep, and you can't get back in
Mm-hmm.
because it takes off so fast.
Yeah. Feel good, man. I feel good for this week. End of the month.
I got a question, Kenny.
Yeah.
Is my mic on? Okay.
Yeah, I hear you.
So you're saying there's an issue with these ones that come back and just tap your break even and then take off. Now, much like you have a money system for trading in the sense that you have a plan for that, can you also have a micro plan for what you're talking about? Like it would be a calculated loss, so to speak. Because I mean, it sounds like consistently, well, not consistently, but you have this issue where you have the chance of having it take off like that, and the money that you would make would be beneficial. Can't we make a mental method to do what we're doing with our trading plan? You know how we're gonna take losses, but if there's a calling for getting that stop loss a little lower so it doesn't get caught or tagged. What's the difference between that and the concept of taking calculated losses?
Well, I mean, you could make a system out of it. You know what I mean? But it's when it comes to like the trade management. So like, what a lot of people do is they'll make it really, really mechanical where they say, all right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to start breaking even or I'll break even at 1-to-1. Like, every single trade, they kind of apply like a mechanical system to their whole trading, where it's like, all right, I'm going to do it like this, do it like that. And, with and then I'm going to break even on each of the trades. There's a lot of ways that you could systemize it, but, and I've done a lot of that, but with the market being so random, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. For me, it's a lot easier to, like this trade right here that I'm holding on to. I'm $500 floating $500 profit right now. I would normally take that profit, no problem. I would be out of it. I'd take the profit and I'd be perfectly fine with that. But because I'm now up and good for the day, for me, it's a lot easier to hold on to those trades. So I kind of do my trade holding like, see, right now I'm up and I'm green for the day. So like if I was to stop out at break even, it would suck. It would suck because I'm floating 500 right now, but I'm not going to lose, right? And I'm opening myself up to a bigger opportunity because if it goes where I think it's going to go, I'll make 1,300, So it's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's best to completely make it mechanical when it comes to breaking even, or if you do it more, based on where you're at for the day. And that's where I find it easier. I find it more effective for me to do it based on where I am for the day because the thing is, like I said, it's so random. I never know when I'm going to end up getting knocked back out at break even. I don't know if it's going to keep going. I'm really good at identifying short-term direction, like really good. I can normally pinpoint where price is going to go, in a short-term move very, very effectively. But something like this, where it's a longer move like that, I don't know. Maybe if I analyzed it on a higher time frame, I might be able to analyze and see some bigger moves because I'd be analyzing candles and volume, and I might be able to do the same type of analysis on a higher time frame, and then that way I could say, okay, here's good targets, good short. It would look like a short target, you know. It would look like a scalp type of move on a higher time frame, but I would then be looking to enter on the lower time frame. So I don't know. I don't know which one would be more effective.
Okay, I thought so. You went down that road. I mean, I was just curious.
I've tried to come up with a really good plan for exactly when to go break even and when not to, you know, and I don't ever stick to it. I end up not sticking to it. You know, it's like, all right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to break even, right? Or like right now, I could be locking in some profits, right? I could be trailing my stop, but I just know it looks good on paper. You know, it looks good on paper and everything. Like, yep, you know, when it goes 25% of the move, then, you know, I'm going to break even and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to trail at, you know, 15% or whatever. It looks really good on paper, but the market does so many different things constantly that, and again, it looks good on paper, but that's like almost assuming that you have a robot that's taking trade after trade and it's doing that on every single trade. We only take a few trades. So the chances of that scenario of, all right, I'm going to take a trade, and then once it moves 1-to-1, I'm going to move my stop 15%, this and that. It's not, you know, the trades that work for perfectly are not going to, you know, they're going to be far and in between. So it's like, it sounds
That's
good.
why automated trading doesn't work that well, right?
Maybe I don't know, man. I've tried to automate things, you know, as you guys know, and I've spent a lot of time doing this too. I mean, I've spent a lot of time trying to automate things over really the whole. I mean, that's actually kind of how when I started to trade, and I had this strategy that I would look at the daily time frame. That's the candle that I would look for every single day. I'd be watching only a daily time frame. That's how I started trading Forex when I first started. Well, it was stocks first and then Forex. And so, well, a little bit of everything, but I was looking at a daily candle. And so, shoot, I lost my train of thought. What were we saying? I was looking at a daily candle, and why was it? You said it was something. Automated. Yeah, and so right away, once I started having success trading, I was like, well, this is so easy that it should be able to be automated. So of course I tried to automate it right away, and I don't know. It's something about, I don't know what it is. I wish I could figure it out. I really do. And one day I'm sure that we will figure it out, but in the meantime, I've always tried to automate things, and I always end up back at just trading manually. I've always had my best experience, everything trading manually. Look at that little dip, another little dip, push down deep down in there. And if it rejects hard, that'd be awesome. Look at all, this is way too many signals all in one place. See, this is exactly why I don't really like to trade trends. It's not near as easy to me as trading a range style thing. In a range, I could have already taken 3 trades and I'd have made the $1,000 that I'm sitting here holding on, you know, this whole time for. Delta is curving over too. I might just end up having to close this thing. I'll lock in a tiny bit. There it goes. Somebody's got the
Someone's
mic on.
got a mic, yeah.
You can kick them if you have to. There's a bunch of sell limits up there at 900, Matt. I think you're right. I think we'll probably at least go up there and smack 900. I'm going to adjust my TP to that.
Your zone indicator, well, at least on MNQ, has got a big red zone starting at about like 883.
Okay. Look at this thing. It's pushing. I moved my TP to 89.75. Just because might hit 900. It could fly straight through. The last time it flew through 900. I mean, it just smacked right through 900. But if it does, then
we got 25,000.
Yeah. So if it does fly through 900, this next area right here is another area where I'd look to sell as price approaches this, but it's too big of a zone. It's a $400 trade if you just traded the whole thing. So, yeah, so that's that. I'd probably have to wait for price to go in there a little bit and then plan on taking the trade. See how are things looking over here.
No, Ken, I found one thing that helped. I was mostly trade the MNQ, but I used to also do a bit of gold, but
yeah,
I just stopped trading gold. I just I found it too hard to focus on even with all these screens with on two different things.
Right.
Just focus on, for me, just one thing, and it's really helped.
Yeah. Oh, what am I looking at? Oh, never mind. This is old. I might get stopped out here. I don't know. I'm with you on there. That's why whenever what I had done was I had put all those 4 charts up right here, and I had ES, and I had this, and then I had that, and then I had this. I had multiple set up there, and I was like, there's no way. Like, if I can't even pay attention to what's going on here, then I know other people are not going to be able to pay attention to what's going on here. So I just that's why I got rid of it, and I said, all right, I'll just look at NASDAQ with 2 strategies. I've got the Titan over here, and I've got the zones here, which for some reason my zones are not working. They keep cutting out on me. Have you guys had that issue where the zones give the little exclamation mark every now and then?
Not really.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Just this morning, this is the first time it happened to me. I don't know what's going on, but
I've had that happen multiple times. Actually, this morning I had 3 of them do that, where I had to just basically I didn't reload them. I just had them not show. I clicked on the eye, and then I had it turn it off, and then it come back on, and it goes through the process of reloading it. But the zones has been the worst one. Occasionally Titan, but mainly the zones. The trading zones.
By the way, I want to just point out something I'm seeing right here in front of us. Very hard delta in that last candle, yet it was bullish. So the only thing that I can imagine is somebody is forcing this up right now. They could either continue forcing it up or let off the gas. But during that, I watched that whole candle develop, and they were selling hard into that last candle, that last 1 minute candle the whole time. And the entire time it just kept going up. So I didn't see any giant limit orders or anything like that, but that was a lot of negative delta in that last 1 minute candle, and just sitting there watching it push up was kind of crazy. So just to let you guys know that I do see that happening right now. We'll see what happens here now, but if they keep holding it up like that, see, like again, right now we have aggressive selling happening as we speak. Very aggressive delta, but price is not, well, I was about to say, there it goes. All right. Well, I got stopped out on my trade. It was a good trade.
I just fucking somehow I hit 128 and that shit just took my account. Fucking what the fuck?
What happened?
I typed in the wrong number.
Oh.
You know, even on the micros, I've had mistakes where I want to put 10 and it puts 100 sometimes. Like I've actually had that multiple times.
Fucking shit, bro. I hate Trade Evade. I fucking hate it. Fucking shit, dude. Sorry for all the cussing. I'm like pissed. That sucked, bro.
Yeah. What were you? You're doing micros?
Yeah, and I was gonna do 12, like a 6.
Yeah.
And I guess the 8 was still sitting there.
Yeah.
I want to cry again, man. I'm doing so good, boss. I am. And stupid stuff like that keeps happening.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother.
Trading Zone doing it again. Yeah, it might be something that's going on with TradingView because look, it keeps doing this over and over again. This same error, the request historical offset is blah blah blah. I don't know because I've been running. I didn't make any updates on this, and it just keeps erroring out over and over again. So I'm thinking something might be going on. I'll fix it regardless, but you know that's that. That's crazy. If I would not have broke even on that trade, like I did, I mean, I broke even, but I locked in a little bit of profit. If I wouldn't have locked in that profit, I would have literally, if I would not have locked in the profit, I would have actually just held on to the trade. I think I'd have still been in it.
We've been in kind of a range for almost like 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like this right here. Wait a minute.
Exactly.
This is what I'm seeing. Yeah.
I went about 5 bars more to the left even.
Mm-hmm. I gotta restart my Addis here. Yeah, this is the market's curving over, but Delta's gone flat. I'm still with you. I think that we're going to 900. I think that we're just coming down here and doing some stuff, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna move back up there. I'm feeling like that pressure is building a little bit. We still got all these zones up here too. That's crazy. Nice little push up right there. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm here, but I'm just talking to my daughter. 1 second. Okay, can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I just my daughter was over at her mom's house and then for the weekend, and then she supposed to have school today, but I guess they had I don't know, a dog situation. They just got a dog, and then apparently the dog had like parvo or something and died. So she didn't send anyone to school. And then also I was just standing here and I was on the phone talking, and then boom, my daughter was standing behind me. And then she told me the whole story. So now I'm back. This thing will wait, what'd you say? Yeah. So this thing will not go, man. It's trying so hard to go to 900, but it just won't go. All right, love you. Bye. Good girl. Yeah. So she yeah, so I guess the dog dying was an excuse for no one to go to school, but my daughter was like, I told her I wanted to go to school. Da, da, da. So she ran over to my house so she could go to school because they also live down the street from me. Go touch it. I got a TP sitting right about here. POC just moved up a couple candles ago. 2 candles ago. POC moved up to 875. You know how many times this thing has pushed up and pushed down and pushed up and pushed down? I could have just bought, took profit, waited for it to go back down, bought again, took profit. I could have made the same. See, that's why I really don't like holding trades. It just irks me to sit here and see the profit on a trade and not close it and realize the profit.
You never go broke taking profit.
I know. And see, like, I'm looking at this and I was, so my, it came to here and my TP is right here. So $200. So instead of making $500 because I was trying to grab an extra 200, I just ended, I actually just tried to close it and it didn't close. Let's see here. What's happening? Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do what I always do. I'm just gonna get in and out because I can make money faster that way. Look at it. Then it turns around. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't like watching it go and then it's like right up there and I'm sitting there holding on to it for $200, and I'm floating 500 and then it turns around. That would have been the second one that did that to me today because that other trade was nice, far and in profit, and then ended up coming back down.
That sounds nice. I'm about to look into that.
What? You talking to me?
Yeah, well, you just said, because I trail all the time, and I watch it go back and forth, and I'm like, you know what? What you do sounds so much more, because you're like, and on top of that, you're like, oh, I won. I won. I won. And in the meantime, I'm like, oh, I could have won. I could have won.
Right. Right.
That's got to be so much more gratifying. Like you're accomplishing something.
Right.
A couple times where I'm watching things go by.
Yeah. So we might be able to buy this right here.
Titan just won.
Nice. This little zone. I don't have enough time to put a line right directly on it, but you can kind of see where it is. If I put a line here, I want it to be perfect.
And related to what you were talking about, taking the profits, there was a Facebook post on my feed about a guy that he held it. He was so proud because he held a trade for literally 1 month that went negative on him. He goes, I just, I held my ground and I held it, and then I finally closed in a small profit. And then I made the comment, I'm like, yeah, but if you closed out right away in a small loss, think of all the trading opportunities that you lost for that last month.
Right. Yeah.
And of course, silence, no reply, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't trying to be a smartass. I was just making a point. Like, he was so proud. Oh, I held it for a month and I finally made profit. I'm like, that's not the way to trade.
Yeah. Yeah. It held on. I mean, imagine all the times you could have been in and out, in and out, in and out.
So what you're doing is kind of a similar thing, but to an extreme, right? Mm-hmm. You're just taking profit, take profit, take profit. Yeah, you could hold, and maybe 1 out of 6 or 7 might be like a really good one, but you might have made that in other trades.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's tough to sit there and watch it like go, you were right. You know what I mean? You were right. And especially because I'm more of a short-term trader. So like, I like to get in and see it do what I'm thinking it's supposed to do. Like here, like I'm pretty sure it's going to probably hit this area here. And then it's going to hit this area right here. And then it'll probably end up bouncing, which now that I'm actually looking at it, I just realized this is actually kind of covered up by another candle, but either way, the chances that it's going to go, what is that? That's a 4-point move, right? So from 56 to 52, 4 points. So 4 points for 4 points. It's a very good chance that it's going to do that. So, so I just, I like that. But look at what I'm noticing too. Look at Delta over a while. It's really flattened out. So we have, price moving up, and then it has moved sideways. And I was kind of looking at Delta as almost looked like it was starting to curve down, but it's now kind of moved back up. But we still continue to make higher highs, and this is divergent here. So we've got this high here, that high here. We've made a new high. I guess that one did end up going up above it a little. Yeah, so I like my quick trades in and out.
And psychologically, that's good to have winner after winner after winner.
I agree. That's only a $90 trade right there. If it was to work or not work, it went right to nope. That one didn't work for me. But $90 can't beat that. All right, now I'm gonna restart my Addis while I have a moment here. I can do 90. See. Watch it go to that next zone while I'm restarting. Nobody else has had that little issue with the trading zones where it keeps on erroring out. I'm gonna close this too. Might as well close everything, restart everything. See if my restart fixes it.
We got a webinar in 3 minutes, Ken.
Yeah, I'll do it. All right, there's another one for that'll be $100 trade for like 200 if it goes back up into this area there.
This is a really tight zone in that 1
It
minute.
is. Yeah, but only $100 risk if you trade it. So far, it's hit it to the tick. And it's the first time it actually dipped into it. Nah. See, I like them to just tick right off there. If they go a little deeper in there like that, then there's a good chance that they don't hold up. Nope. So now this next one is the old area, the old support or whatever. Was resistance turned to support. Got a little zone kind of right in here.
We're also coming up to the hourly candle, though, too. That's not
ideal.
Not ideal, yeah. I don't know why that is, but like a lot of times, whatever hour, something strange happens.
Got another tiny little zone right here. This one's really little. Trading view. and we're dipping into this zone here. All right, 1 minute. Yep. All right. Well, then I'm gonna hop off of here, you guys. We got our webinar right now, so we'll go over levels for the week, all that good stuff. So I'll see mentorship on the webinar. I'll see everybody else tomorrow morning. See y'all later.